Hey guys, it's Ted Bogert. Welcome back to the TED Show. I'm excited to have my longtime friend, the one and only indomitable Bess Auer, is with us. We're going to hear today to talk about HoundsHouse Orlando, and that's HoundsHouse Orlando. She's holding up that book, HoundsHouseOrlando.com, and today is a launch. It's a big day in her world, and it's really exciting what she's doing. But everything Bess does is exciting as far as I'm concerned. Welcome back, Bess. How you doing?
Ted, thank you so much for that introduction. And I'm so happy to be back with you. You really do such an awesome job of shining a light on the people here in our community. And that's what this project is about. So thank you for everything that you do.
Well, thank you. Same to you. I love everything that you're doing. I mean, besides gourds, I mean, we could talk all about a lot of things, and we will eventually. But today we are focused on Hounds House Orlando. But before you do that, just tell them a little bit about you, Bess.
Yeah. So born and raised here in Orlando. So I am passionate about our community. I taught school for nearly 20 years before breaking out into the digital world, where I founded the Florida Blogger and Social Media Conference. My husband and I also live stream swim meets through Florida Swim Network. And so kind of digital marketing is my jam. And that is what I do now. Both Florida BlogCon and Florida Swim Network were acquired before COVID. So for the last 4 years, I have been doing just digital marketing consulting, but I'm also an author and artist. That's kind of my passion. And I like to use kind of my creative talents towards doing some good. So a lot of times I will structure my creative projects around benefiting Second Harvest Food Bank, because they are the one organization, one of many, that makes Orlando such a great place to live.
Totally agree. And it's awesome. So I want you guys to check Bess out on social media, and of course, all of those links will be below, and you can take a look at what she's up to. So tell us, Hounds House Orlando. Give us the 411.
Yeah, so HoundsHouse Orlando, first of all, is just a fun read, right? So it's a novel set here in Orlando. For the longest time, I've been wanting to write something that really spotlights some of my favorite places here in Orlando. It's got, Skycraft, surplus, and parts, and it's got the Maitland Arts Center. It's got just a lot of fun places where if you live in Orlando, you'll probably recognize most of them, and you might find some that are new to you. And I wanted to have this novel be something that kind of brought the community together and did some good. So here's where it's a little bit unique. Within the text itself, Ted, there are clues to a real life treasure hunt. So $3,000 is hidden out there in the wild somewhere in Orlando. And you can use the clues given in the book to find it. So you're going to get out of the house. You're going to go hunting. I describe it as Harry Potter meets Pokemon Go. And so it should be a fun time. Yeah. So $2, here's how it benefits Second Harvest. $2 of every book purchase goes directly to Second Harvest. And then if nobody finds that grand prize by June 30th, midnight at June 30th, the entire $3,000 also goes to Second Harvest. So I kind of hope somebody wins, but at the same time, I kind of hope somebody doesn't.
Well, first of all, I love Second Harvest. I mean, I think they're just the work that they do. People don't realize the need. You don't think that we have a need in the backyard of the mouse, but we have a tremendous need in multiple counties. Even the counties that you think are the wealthiest have large needs. So Second Harvest does so much in our community, and I'm a big proponent of theirs. What was the impetus behind creating this?
Yeah.
But this is completely unique. Like when you told me about what you were doing, I'm like, oh my God, that is so cool. Like, what was the impetus behind it?
Yeah, I wish I could take credit for it. The armchair treasure hunt, that is the genre that this book is. They have actually been done before. And in fact, the most famous armchair treasure hunt was Finn's Forest, which was written, I think, over in England back in the 80s. A guy, an author, wrote this book, and he hid $1 million worth of jewels in the countryside.
Wow.
But he died in a car accident before he revealed where the treasure was.
No, I did not. I don't know this
Yes.
story.
And
What?
so for decades, there have been like Facebook groups dedicated towards finding Finn's treasure. And it was actually finally found in 2020. An anonymous guy found it. He didn't want to have his name out there, but he then ended up auctioning off the jewels and he reached, I think, like 1.3 million. So he even made 300,000 off the treasure. So, yeah. So I thought, what a cool thing. How cool would that be to do here? Make it uniquely Orlando, make it something that the locals really love to. I mean, the tourists can do it too if they want to, but really something that the locals dive into. And it's kind of a scavenger hunt plus a treasure hunt. So you're going to have to go to 10 different places around town. They're some of my favorite places. Some are restaurants, some are retail shops. And that's where you get your clues towards the location of the grand prize. So, you know, even if you don't win that grand prize, you're going to get some cool stuff along the way.
And you get to read, which I'm encouraging all of you to do more of.
Yeah.
But
Yeah.
I love the fact that it's Orlando based or our area based, because I think we have so many great treasures as a whole here, and to be able to focus on that and kind of highlight some of those is really a cool idea.
And you know, I kind of run the gamut. So the novel starts off at Orlando Speed World. Have you ever been to Orlando Speed World, Ted?
Is that the one out near Bithlo? I absolutely, in college, I was out there. Yes.
It is just this wacky,
Wild.
wild, raucous, purely Orlando type feel that not enough people even know exists. I mean, it is a fun Friday and Saturday night. And they have, which I don't know if this is unique to Orlando or not, but they have this bus derby where they line up school buses, beat up school buses. There's no kids in them or anything. And they race along this figure-8 track and they crash into each other to be the last bus standing. And I thought that needs to be included in there. So that's how the novel starts out. So it then goes from there.
Well, I think a lot of people think they know Orlando, but they don't. There are so many hidden gems. I had forgotten about that place. It's been that long since I've been, but I remember going many times during college. It's definitely a loud, and so it's a great place to start. I love that.
Yeah,
So tell them, what do they do? What do they go to HoundsHouseOrlando.com? What's the best way for them to buy the book and be able to start their journey?
Yeah. So HoundsHouseOrlando.com has, oh, there we've got a little mythical creature right there jumping up to bother another mythical creature. Got that 2 cats back there. The book's got some mythical creatures in it. It's fantasy, it's fun, great family read. But if they just go to HoundsHouseOrlando.com, they can find all the information there, or they can just go to Amazon. The book is available in Kindle, paperback, or Audible. So all of those will get you to the same place. But again, it's a fundraiser for Second Harvest Food Bank. And, you know, I don't think enough people realize Second Harvest, they deliver 300,000 meals every single day to the 7 counties in Central Florida. And I'm talking people, seniors that don't have a ride to the grocery store, can't get out. I'm talking about families who may have 2 incomes, but yet still can't make enough money to pay the rent as well as put quality food on the table. So I'm really excited about this, doing a lot of good. $2 will provide 8 meals. So it really does make an impact.
Wow. Say that again. $2 provides 8 meals.
Yep. $2 provides 8 meals. So if you go download the book, not only do you get a great read and a fun treasure hunt, but you're doing a lot of good. You're providing 8 meals to our neighbors who might be currently experiencing hunger.
There's more than you think. And I guarantee you know someone, but you don't know that they're struggling with that. And so what a blessing, Bess. HoundsHouseOrlando.com.
Yep.
Is that where you go to download the book?
So there are links to Amazon to download it. Yeah.
Perfect. So go to HoundsHouseOrlando.com. I want you to follow Bess and all the wonderful things she's doing. I want you to get out. I want you to share your stories with us about your scavenger hunt and the book and all of the good things and the places that you have to go in order to participate in the scavenger hunt. And I also want you to check out Second Harvest. I'll put that link in as
Perfect.
well. Super important to support them. I promise you, you know someone or a family that you would never imagine is in
You
that
know,
situation.
I was surprised. So I've been posting about the Hounds House on my TikTok, and I don't always have a lot of local followers on TikTok. I have a lot of people from out of the area, but I was surprised how many people on there said, "Oh, Second Harvest helped me when I was sick. Second Harvest helped me." Their reach is really profound.
Dude,
So I agree. I think people know more people than they realize that have been a recipient of some of the great work they do.
it's true. They're an amazing organization. And you are an amazing human being. Thank you for coming back on the show, Bess. Go to HoundsHouseOrlando.com, download that book, participate in the fun fundraiser for Second Harvest. $2 of every book purchase goes to Second Harvest. And at the end, you could, if you can find all the clues, perhaps win that $3,000 that's out there waiting. Thank you so much, Bess. Thanks for all you do. So
Well,
grateful
thank
for
you.
you. We appreciate you. Guys, go to HoundsHouseOrlando.com. Let's get rolling and make sure you send in all of your comments, your pictures. We'd love to see them all. Honestly, I think this is such a beautiful thing. Thank you, Bess, so
Awesome.
much.
Well, thank you. Thank you. Thank you. And again, thanks for all that you do. And thanks for spreading word about Hounds House Orlando, guys.
That's it. We're going. I can't wait to hear more. We'll see you guys later.